once upon a time was a clam. And I'm here today to talk about my trumpspiracy theory. Now, even though this is a trumpspiracy theory, I want you to know you can trust me implicitly. In fact, do, because using your brain just gets you in trouble. And if you can't trust some faceless person over the internet who's wearing a shirt with a cat on it, then who can you trust? No one. Absolutely no one. So only trust people over the internet who don't show their faces. Okay. So, my trumpspiracy theory is that Trump is Hitler's reincarnation. Not to say he is Hitler, he's not Hitler. It's both right and wrong at the same time. He was Hitler, he's now Trump, you know how it goes, reincarnation and such. But somehow he's learned about his past life. I don't know if he's enlightened and that's why he has that orange glow about him, or if that's just some shitty spray tan. And in fact, it's something like, from my Ghost in Time travel video. Like, there's only one timeline. He went back in time. He died. He spoke to himself. It's doomed to repeat itself forever, where he's constantly going back in time, dying, teaching little Donnie, his past self in the future, his younger self, about his past life as Hitler. I don't know. But Trump is trying to fuck with the timeline and go back in time and destroy the line of reincarnation. He's trying to go back in time to make it to where Hitler dies, but Trump isn't born as a reincarnation of Hitler. Now, that means he'll be someone else, Maybe he just doesn't like being president. I mean, who would? Especially in these obviously shitty times. But he's just trying to fuck with the timeline and the line of reincarnation. He's trying to go back in time, kill his past self, his past version of himself, so that the present version never exists. If this is one timeline and he succeeds, then, it fucks up everything and existence will probably become non-existence, I hope you understand what I'm saying. But if this is one timeline and, he's doomed to fail forever because it's always, it's fate. It's already happened, so it's just going to continue happening. Then I guess I feel bad for the bastard because he's doomed to repeat himself forever. These same mistakes over and over and over. But if it's multiple timelines and he does succeed, I guess who gives a fuck? Because it won't affect us. We already exist. So multiple timelines, we're good. It won't change. It won't affect us at all. But who gives a fuck about the other timeline? I don't. Who would? Why think about those people? I don't know them. And everyone knows you shouldn't care about anyone you don't know. So anyways, that's my big trumpspiracy theory, that Trump is Hitler's reincarnation. Again, not saying that he's as bad as Hitler. He's obviously not. He's not a good person either. Obviously, anyone who fucks over children trying to go to college. And I said children, but they're adults. They were adults, but yeah, I'm talking about Trump University, that giant scam right there, just so you know. Like anyone who's going to screw over college kids, talking to you, American government, yeah, people should be able to get rid of student debt through bankruptcy. They're obviously not good people. But he's not as bad as Hitler either. I haven't heard anything about his genocide. Sure, there are, the American people, we're complicit in the genocide of, the Yemenis people. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if that's correct. Like, in the form that the Yemenis people, I don't know if they all identify as Yemenis just because they live in Yemen, or if that's even how you call them. What are they, Yemenians? I don't know. But, we're complicit in Saudi Arabia's genocide there. And we may say, well, I mean, the American government's to blame for that, but whenever the American people put out that we're democracy, that means that you're to blame for every decision of your government. Just understand that, please. But he hasn't been, he doesn't have his own genocide going on as far as I know. Sure, he's putting immigrants in cages, and that's never a good thing, but Obama did the same thing. So I guess I can't really fault him for just, continuing the downward decline we were on. But yeah, so that's my Trumpspiracy theory. He's not Hitler, but he is the reincarnation of Hitler, so he is and is not Hitler. And he's trying to fuck with the timeline, or he's stuck in some cycle of never-ending, a never-ending cycle of just going back in time, failing, warning his younger self in the future about it, and then the younger self going back in time and dying, and it just repeating over and over and over. That's my big Trumpspiracy theory. Again, there could be multiple timelines. He could someday succeed somehow, it would be like overcoming fate on, if this is a singular timeline. It'd be pretty much overcoming fate at that point, you're erasing what was already written, pretty much destroying the line of reincarnation, the timeline, just, again, making existence non-existence, or there's multiple timelines, and in that case, I just don't care. I hope this message, I hope it makes you laugh a little bit. I really do. Because in these hard times, everybody deserves to laugh a little bit. Even if it's just at some dumb shit that's just spouting nonsense. Have a wonderful day.